3 signs your desires are coming true. Right now. Have you ever had the feeling that you're trying to manifest something but nothing seems to happen? As if the universe is silent, as if your requests are lost in the air? Well, breathe with me, because today I'm going to show you 3 clear signs that your desires are already materializing now, even if you still can't see anything in the physical world. And before anything else, I'm going to tell you what those signs are, just so you can be absolutely sure you're watching the right video. There are 3 signs: internal vibrational change, synchronicities that are beginning to appear in your path, small opportunities arising in 3D. That alone shows that the quantum field is working for you. But this is where most people go wrong. They don't recognize these signs because they expect something grand. They expect the universe to shout, when in fact it whispers. And these whispers, these 3 signs, are the vibrational proof that manifestation has already begun. So stay with me, because when you understand how these signs work, you will never doubt the process again. 1. The invisible mistake. Your desires are already materializing now. People believe nothing is happening because they only look at 3D. If physical reality looks the same, they assume the universe hasn't responded. But manifestation doesn't begin when you see something. It begins when you vibrate something. The instant you feel a desire, it transforms into active energy in the quantum field. The vibrational seed has already been sown, and this initiates an invisible process that precedes all materialization. While you think you're in the waiting phase, the universe is in the building phase. Paths begin to form, growth lines extend, synchronicities are prepared, and people enter a vibrational trajectory. None of this appears in 3D immediately, because everything first organizes itself on the energetic plane. It's like observing seemingly still land, without realizing that roots are growing intensely beneath it. The biggest mistake is interpreting the absence of visible signs as an absence of movement. Silence doesn't mean the manifestation hasn't begun. It means it has begun precisely where you can't yet see it. Doubt arises from this misunderstanding and interrupts processes that were already underway. When you understand that everything is already happening now, even if invisibly your vibration changes. And this change opens up space to recognize the field where everything is formed, the quantum field, the invisible reality, and the quantum field. Everything you desire is born first on the invisible plane. Before any change in 3D, there is a silent reorganization in the quantum field. It is there that your intentions take energetic form, creating probability patterns that begin to move in your direction. The universe doesn't respond when the result appears. It responds the instant you vibrate the desire. The problem is that humans trust their eyes too much and their energy too little. They look around, see no changes, and conclude that nothing is happening. But the quantum field functions like an invisible workshop. People move, ideas emerge, coincidences are orchestrated, paths are built without you even realizing it. It's a real, active, dynamic process, only it happens outside of physical vision. When you understand that manifestation begins in the energy field, anxiety diminishes. You stop interpreting silence as absence and begin to see the invisible as the most important step. This strengthens your vibration and keeps you in alignment, and it is from this state that you become able to perceive the first subtle signs that reveal that your desires are already forming behind the scenes of the universe. The quantum process of manifestation. To desire is to send a vibrational command into the quantum field. This command acts as an energetic hook that connects you to the reality you wish to live. On the invisible plane, the response is instantaneous. New lines of probability begin to form, and future reality begins to reorganize itself. Manifestation is not magic. It is vibrational mechanics. The universe doesn't work with delay. It works with alignment. Energy receives your desire in the same second, but matter takes time to adjust. People need to come into your path. Situations need to move. Opportunities need to be magnetized. It's a logical, intelligent, and coordinated process where every detail is prepared before appearing in 3D. When you understand this mechanism, you stop expecting instant results and begin to respect the building process. This puts you in the right vibration, at the frequency of confidence, and prevents you from sabotaging the process. Manifestation is an energetic dialogue between you and the quantum field, and this dialogue intensifies when you vibrate clarity, intention, and surrender. The invisible growth lines. Growth lines are energetic pathways created between you and your desire. They connect events, people, opportunities, and synchronicities that need to align for manifestation to occur. These lines are invisible to the human eye, but fully active in the quantum field. This is how the universe builds the path to you, from the inside out. Each of your vibrations strengthens or weakens these lines. Faith, gratitude, and alignment expand these connections. Doubt, anxiety, and haste sever them. Therefore, when you maintain a stable vibration, the growth lines consolidate and begin to touch your physical reality. You experience small coincidences, small encounters, small movements, all part of this energetic construction. Understanding these principles puts you in the right role, that of a conscious co-creator. You realize that nothing happens out of nowhere. Everything is part of a path being built. And this understanding prepares your mind for something essential, recognizing that before any manifestation appears on the surface, there is an underground process, like a seed taking root. The metaphor of the seed. Everything grows before it appears. Manifestation works exactly like a seed planted in the ground. You bury the seed and, in the first few days, you see absolutely nothing. But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. On the contrary, all the construction happens underground. The seed opens up, takes root, finds nutrients, expands its strength, all without any external evidence. The same happens with your desires. When you vibrate an intention, the process begins in the invisible realm. First, internal changes arise. New perceptions, new thoughts, new emotions. Then, the universe begins to work on the external roots. Encounters, opportunities, synchronicities, inspiration. But all of this is silent at the beginning, just like the growth of the roots. Anxiety kills more seeds than any other factor, and it's the same in the manifestation process. Whoever digs up the soil to check progress destroys the creation. When you understand that there is a natural time between the invisible and the visible, you stop doubting and begin to trust. And this trust is what allows the process to continue alive until it germinates. How do you interrupt the process without realizing it? Doubt is the greatest saboteur of manifestation. It cuts off growth paths and destabilizes your vibration. When you think, it's not working, you send a new vibration to the universe, contrary to the desire you sent before. This creates energetic confusion and causes the path to unravel before it is completed. Anxiety is the second great enemy. It leads you to interpret silence as failure and to believe that something has gone wrong. But in reality, silence is just the underground phase of construction. When you despair, your vibration drops. Your frequency becomes misaligned, and you interrupt what was already working. It's like pulling up the seed before the sprout appears. And the third mistake is using current reality as a reference point. Physical reality is an echo of the past, not the vibrational present. It's always the last place where change appears. If you judge by what you see, you'll always give up too soon. Manifestation requires focusing on the invisible, not the visible. And when you learn this, you protect the process until the end. The difference between the quantum field and 3D. In the quantum realm, everything is instantaneous. In 3D, everything is gradual. And this is one of the most important points for those who wish to manifest. On the energetic plane, your desire already exists. On the physical plane, it is still under construction. Confusing these two timelines generates anxiety, doubt, and frustration. Each desire has its own time frame for manifestation, determined by its vibrational complexity and the number of variables involved. Manifesting a cup of coffee requires far fewer adjustments than manifesting a relationship or a house. This isn't delay, it's energetic logic. It's the universe organizing everything in a coherent, safe, and sustainable way. When you understand this difference, you stop demanding haste from the universe and begin to align yourself with its timing. And this alignment puts you in exactly the emotional state that accelerates everything: confidence. It is this confidence that prepares you to finally see the 3 signs that your desires are already materializing, revealed in the next topic. How to know if growth lines are working. The 3 signs. The truth is, the universe never works in total silence. Even when nothing seems to be happening in the physical world, the quantum field is in motion, rearranging probability lines, adjusting frequencies, creating pathways, and bringing together everything you've vibrated. But the universe doesn't shout, it whispers. And these whispers are the 3 signs. They are always present, always visible to those who know how to observe. They are the first clues that its manifestation has already begun, even if you don't yet see anything on the surface. And now you will deeply understand each of these signs, because when you recognize these 3 indicators, doubt loses its power, anxiety weakens, and confidence grows. These signs not only show that the request has been received, they show that the process is already underway. Let's delve into them with vibrational awareness. Sign 1. The internal vibrational change. The first sign always appears inside you, not outside. Before any change in 3D, the universe changes you. Your vibration begins to rearrange itself to match what you asked for. It's as if the universe is saying, before I deliver this to you, I need you to become the person who sustains it. This inner change is not psychological, it's energetic. It begins as a subtle, almost imperceptible sensation, like a silent vibrational download. Suddenly, for no logical reason, you feel a strange peace, a calmness, a gentle certainty. Anxiety diminishes. Doubt loses its power. You wake up one day and feel that something is falling into place, even without any external reason. This is not by chance. It's the quantum field adjusting you. It's your energetic body entering the same frequency as what you asked for. It's like tuning an instrument before playing the music. This inner shift also manifests as clarity. You begin to think differently, to perceive opportunities you previously ignored, to see paths that have always been there. Your thoughts change from, will it work out? To I think it's already coming. It's an almost prophetic feeling, as if your soul were one step ahead of your mind. This is vibrational resonance. Your energy is preparing the ground for what is to come. Another point, your habits begin to change naturally. You feel the urge to take better care of yourself, to clean your environment, to get organized, to study, to meditate, to pray, to align your emotions. These spontaneous changes are internal adjustments that the universe makes so that your vibration is ready to receive what you asked for. You begin to enter the mode of the person who has it. And the most impressive thing is, this inner change is always the first sign. Always. Nothing arrives before your vibration changes. And if you're already feeling it, peace, clarity, lightness, a shift in thoughts, increased awareness, congratulations. Your manifestation is already in motion, and you're already entering the vibrational identity that matches your desire. Sign 2. Significant synchronicities and coincidences. The second sign appears around you, as if the universe were winking at you. Synchronicities are messages from the universe saying, keep going, you're on the right track. They begin subtly. You think of someone and that person calls you. You talk about something and it appears on the same day. A phrase, a video, a sign, a repeated number, a situation that perfectly matches what you vibrated. These coincidences are not random. They are the growth lines touching the physical plane for the first time. It's like the first sprout breaking through the earth. It's not yet the tree, but it's proof that it exists. Synchronicities show that the universe is responding and rearranging your reality around the vibration you have sustained. These signs can appear as the right encounters at the right time. The person who can help you crosses your path. An opportunity arises by chance. A conversation gives you an idea. A video delivers the exact answer you needed. None of this is coincidence. It's vibrational connection. When your vibration matches what you desire, the universe arranges everything around you to guide you towards it. Another powerful form of synchronicity is repeating numbers. 1111, 2222, 444, 777. This is not superstition. Repeating numbers are vibrational checkpoints. They indicate that your frequency is expanding and that your manifestation is approaching. They don't create the manifestation. They confirm that you are collapsing certain probabilities. And here's the secret. The more you recognize these signs, the more they multiply. Because consciousness amplifies vibration. When you see a synchronicity and feel gratitude, you send the universe the message, I am noticing. And the universe responds with even more signs, more clarity, more movement. Synchronicities are the language of the quantum field. Signal 3. Small opportunities and micro movements in 3D. This is the most concrete sign, the manifestation beginning to materialize. This sign appears when energy finally touches matter. It's not the final result yet. It's the beginning. It's the first door opening. It's that discrete opportunity, that unexpected conversation, that small chance that seems unimportant, but isn't. These micro-movements are the universe bringing manifestation to the physical plane, inch by inch. It's like seeing the first sprout in the earth. It's small, fragile, shy, but it proves that all the underground work has paid off. In the physical world, this sprout manifests as invitations, ideas, messages, encounters, small changes in routine, a sudden decision that changes everything, something new that catches your attention. You feel the universe saying, now it's your turn. Take the next step. These opportunities don't always arrive with glitz or glamour. Sometimes they seem too small to be the universe. But that's how the quantum field works. It delivers in layers. First the internal, then the subtle, and finally the concrete. Your job is to recognize these small doors and respond accordingly. Inspired action, not with fear or doubt. If you miss these micro signals, the process slows down. But when you respond, vibrate, and act, you accelerate everything. Every small opportunity is a line of growth materializing. Every physical movement is an energetic confirmation. It's as if the universe is saying, I did my part. Now it's your turn. And here is the most important truth about this third sign. Nothing great starts out great. Every great demonstration begins with a small piece of evidence, a small chance, a small change. And those who recognize this reach the final result faster, because they cooperate with the flow. When you understand these 3 signs, you stop living in a nothing is happening mindset and begin to perceive the vibrational dance of the universe. Manifestation ceases to be a mystery and becomes an observable, concrete, repeatable process. And now that you know how to identify internal movement, external signs, and physical micro-movements, you are ready for the most important part, assuming your role as a co-creator and acting when the universe opens the doors. True manifestation isn't about asking things of the universe. It's about learning to see what's already in motion. The great secret isn't in forcing, controlling, or trying to accelerate life. The secret lies in developing the vibrational perception necessary to recognize that everything is already happening now. The 3 signs you learned are not just indicators of the process. They are portals to a new level of consciousness, where you interpret reality through vibration, not through appearance. When you perceive the internal vibrational shift, you understand that the universe is beginning the transformation from within you. When you recognize synchronicities, you realize that the universe is rearranging paths around you. And when you see small opportunities arising in 3D, you understand that the invisible has begun to become visible. These three movements, internal, surrounding, and external, form the triad of conscious manifestation. From this understanding, you stop relating to your desires from a place of fear, doubt, or haste. You begin to relate to them from a new vibrational identity. You realize that manifestation is not a rare miracle. It's a constant process. The universe is always responding, always guiding, always preparing the ground. And you finally move from the role of powerless observer to the role of intentional co-creator. This is the point where life truly changes. You begin to live from the inside out. You stop waiting for big signs and learn to honor the small ones. You stop looking for proof and start trusting the flow. You stop fighting time and learn to walk with it. And little by little, your vibration becomes so aligned that the universe no longer needs to convince you of anything. You simply know. You know it's coming. You know it's working. You know it's just a matter of sequence. And when you live that way, something extraordinary happens. Desire ceases to be a distant hope and becomes a natural extension of your identity. You don't ask to see if it works. You declare, because it already is. You don't wait for a miracle. You become the vibrational field where the miracle happens. This is how you move from emotional scarcity to vibrational abundance. This is how you live in a state where manifestation is not the exception, but the consequence. This final point is the most important reminder. It's not about what you want. It's about who you become while you wait. If you become someone who notices, interprets, and respects the signs, you will never again feel lost in the process. You know that every inner feeling, every synchronicity, and every micro-opportunity is the universe saying, I am here. Keep going. You are closer than you think. And now, after understanding all of this, you are prepared to experience manifestation in a conscious, profound, and aligned way. The signs are always there. The question is, are you prepared to see them?